Hi everyone, Haley here from the Foiled Plan. Today we're going to learn how to import a font in CRICUT Design Space. And this tutorial is specifically designed for those that are using an iPad or an iPhone. So let's get started. Now this process does require the use of a secondary app, so head over to your app store and in the search box type in iFont. Now I've already had this app in the past, which is why you see the cloud for download next to it. So if you haven't downloaded it before, it should say Get. Just click on that and wait for it to download before clicking the Open button. Click on the Start Using iFont button and you're ready to begin using the program. Now it's going to default to the installer page, but first we need to find the font before we can install it. So using the toolbar at the bottom of the page, click on Font Finder. On the left-hand side, you'll be able to see all of the options for where you can find a font, and we're going to use the option DeFont today. So click on that, and that's going to load up the DeFont page, and feel free to scroll through and look at all of the different font options, or if you know the font that you're looking for, type it in the search box. I'm going to be using the font called The Skinny for this example, and it's supposed to be sort of a Ray Dunn knockoff font. You do have to be mindful though when you are using fonts, because if you're planning to sell something, you need to make sure it says free for commercial use and check the licensing. Now this font is free for personal use only, so I do have to make sure that I'm not making anything to sell with it or using it in any commercial way. Click the download button and your files will pop up. You may have chosen a font that has multiple styles like this one that has a regular and a bold style of the same font. All of the fonts should have a check mark to the left of them. That indicates that those are the fonts that will download once you click the import button. So if you don't want to download all of the options, deselect those by clicking the check mark next to the option. Once you've decided on which fonts you'd like to download, click the Import button. You should notice that you've been taken back to the installer page where you should see your fonts on the left-hand side. If you're only installing one font, click the button that says Install next to the font option. If you're installing more fonts like I am today, press the Select button at the top left-hand side of the page, and you'll be able to select the individual font options you want to download. Now press the purple Install button. Click the Continue button, press Next, select Allow, and Close. Now you can go into your settings by selecting the Open Settings button. Once in your settings, click on General and then VPN and Device Management. You should see your font listed. Tap on the font and click Install. You may be asked to provide your passcode, so just type that in and you'll proceed forward. It doesn't matter that it says it's not signed in, just press the Install button. Click Install again, and now press Done, which means we have installed the font. Now we just need to open up CRICUT Design Space, start a new project, click on the Text button, and under the System Fonts, we can start typing in the name of the font to bring it up. If for some reason the font doesn't show up, you may need to log out of the app completely and then re-sign in to CRICUT Design Space. Then it should show up in your fonts. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found it helpful, you may want to click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. If you're already a foiled friend and you want to hang out with me in between videos, my social media links will be in the description box below. Well, I hope you have a super awesome day, and that's all I'm going to say. Bye!